Hey everyone, welcome to Encore, and today I'm going to give you guys my feedback as well as do some swatching on a new mineral makeup line from Yummy Cake. Hey everyone, welcome back. So back in September, I ran into a new mineral makeup company called Yummy Cake Cosmetics, and they have an e-creator store. The website is www.yummycakecosmetics.ecreator.com, and I looked at all the colors that they have available, and I just kind of looked at it and thought, oh, it's just going to be another mineral makeup line. So, which is basically pretty much, the same as far as the texture and the ingredients as well as the stated power and all that. But one thing that really knocked my socks off, the color payoff. So for the past couple of months I've been playing with them, and I am quite impressed by them that I actually added whatever colors I got to my professional kit, and I've been using them on various clients in the past few weeks, and I am just really impressed by the colors. And here's a picture of the colors that I've gotten, and these are also the colors I'm going to swatch today for you guys. Okay, so let's start with the first color, and this one is called Jenn's Revenge, and Jenn's Revenge is like a light aubergine color. As you can see in the jar, it's very light, but when you apply it on, it's really intense. Now, I'm not going to put any primer on the back of my hand because it's already intense as it is. These colors are intense. And so just imagine, how it's going to look like with a primer. It's going to be like more intense. Okay, so let's start with Jenn's Revenge. And I'm just going to swatch this at the back of my hand so you guys can see it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. It's beautiful, bright, vivid, light aubergine color. And it looks a lot more intense than what it looks like in the jar. So, color payoff are amazing on these mineral makeup line, or eyeshadow line. Okay? So that's Jenn's Revenge if you guys like that purple eggplant color. And I'm going to show you the next color, which is a bright blue. And this is called Vivid Shock. I'm just going to wipe my brush. Make sure I don't cross-transfer the colors. And Vivid Shock is an intense blue color. Gorgeous. So I'm just going to swatch that next to Jenn's Revenge. And it's almost like putting pure pop micas. If you guys are familiar with pop micas, those intense mica colors that you can get from like mineral makeup ingredient companies. It's almost putting that pure into your skin. But of course it's got all the fillers so that, it transforms it to an eyeshadow and makes it like stick to the skin, makes it long wearing, or, so that you get a better stay put power. Okay, so there you go. That one's a Vivid Shock. And the next one I'm going to show you is a green color, and this one is called Eyes of Eve. Show you what it looks like in a jar. It's a beautiful, kind of like a forest green color. Really intense. So we're going to swatch that. Look at that. Look how intense those are. And like I said, I don't have any primer in my hand. Okay. So moving on to our next color. I have 20 colors to show you guys. So hopefully I can fit this in however long my video is going to be. And this is another beautiful purple. It's more like a grape color. And this one's called Ryan's Baby. So another definite color to check out for those of you guys who are purple lovers. How pretty is that? That's beautiful purple. Again, that's Ryan's baby. Our next color is pink. So for those of you guys who like pink, this is called Prissy pink. And Prissy pink is almost like a salmon, like pinkish color. Pretty. And look how pastel looking it is in the jar. But once you put it on, it's really intense looking. Alright. Here it is. Beautiful, beautiful pink color. So you can see it looks more intense on the skin than it is on the jars. Okay, so our next color is called Blackened Rose. Now this is another great pink color if you guys like a little bit more of an intense pink. It's darker pink. Show you, see? Still gorgeous. We're going to swatch that next to the Prissy pink so you can see the difference. So there it is. So that's Prissy pink and this is Blackened Rose. It's gorgeous. Look how intense these colors are. So excited to show you guys. Okay, so let's move on to the next color, and our next color is called Midnight Fantasy. Midnight Fantasy is kind of like a silvery blue with a little bit of purple and green. It's a really unique color. Okay, so show you guys what that looks like. There it is, and you can see a little bit of the green showing through. There's a little bit of purple. It really works around the light, so if you move it around like what I'm doing, see how like the colors almost change? So that's really unique. It's one of my favorite. That's Midnight Fantasy. Okay, our next color is a little bit more of an earth tone color, and this is called Shiny Penny. And Shiny Penny is almost kind of like that penny color, like coin color, but it's just a little bit on the lighter side. Here you go, that's Shiny Penny on the container. Let's do swatch that. You guys can see it. It's almost like liquid bronze on your skin. Look. Holy smoke, look at that. How gorgeous is that? That's Shiny Penny. And one thing I like about this color, it just like goes onto your skin like liquid metal. It's just great. And the Stay Put Power, amazing. I've used that in a couple of special occasion looks and it's great. So check that out, Shiny Penny. Okay, the next one is a blue, and this one's called Sexy Sailor. It's just a little bit more of like a navy blue, kind of like a light navy blue. It's not really a dark navy blue, but it's gorgeous. Pretty. There you go. So that's Sexy Sailor. The next one is called Orange Soda. Oh my gosh, this is probably another one of my favorites. I'll show you what it looks like in the jar. How pretty is that? And it's just intense. It's almost like a neon light tangerine orange. It's beautiful. Look at that. That's Orange Soda. Check it out. It's one of my faves. Okay. Our next color is a little bit more of an intense purple. So another one for you guys who loves purple. And this one's called Caesar's Toga. Show you guys what it looks like in the jar. That's an intense, intense purple color. It's almost like a neon purple. It's right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So for those of you guys who love purple, that's another purple to check out. Okay, the next one is a green, and this one is called Ocean Green. And it reminds me of like a Colombian emerald, that beautiful, intense emerald green color. Look at that. So we're going to swatch that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, like emerald, sea green, ocean green color. Pretty, huh? Alright, so our next one, another earth tone, and this one is called Metallic Bronze. It's just a little darker than the Shiny Penny. And this is what it looks like in the jar. So that's what it is right there. It's gorgeous. Again, that's Metallic Bronze. Alright, and then the next one I'm going to show you is Lilac, I believe. No, this is Wisteria. Wisteria. Another purple. It's like a purplish blue. It's like periwinkle. Periwinkle. So it's got a little bit of purple, but more blue. And that's Wisteria right there. Okay, so let's move on to our next color. And our next color is a hot pink. And this one's called Persian Rose. Beautiful, hot, intense pink. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful hot pink color. That's called Persian Rose. Okay, my next color is a light lavender. And this one's called Lilac. And lilac is just that. Lilac. Lilac. Look at that. Look at that lilac color. How intense looking that is. And it's pastel. So check that out if you guys like purples. It's a great highlighter, you know, for the brow bone. And then you can do a darker purple on your crease line and a medium purple on your main lid. So you can have a complete purple look using that color. Okay, let's go to the next color, another earth tone, and this is called Swiss Chocolate. Swiss Chocolate, it's just that. Look at this. It's almost like a ground cocoa in a jar. Okay, so let's swatch that to show you guys. It's a beautiful brown color. So for those of you guys who are neutral makeup aware, definitely check this color out. And it looks great with the Shiny Penny as well as the Metallic Bronze. It will definitely complement those colors if you like natural colors. Look how intense that is. A beautiful chocolate color. Okay, and then the next one is a really, really bright sunny yellow, and this one is called Sunny Day. Show you what it looks like in a jar. Bright yellow. Intense, intense, intense yellow. So I'm going to give my brush a really good wipe so that way some of the other colors doesn't mix with it and affect the color. I'm going to swatch it. Hello! How intense is that yellow, people? Look at that. Okay, and then another one is called Electric Zeel. Now this is a blue color, and it really reminds me of Blueberry Pop. You know, a lot of mineral makeup company have that color called Blueberry Pop, and it looks kind of like that. See? And this is another intense color. See? It's beautiful, beautiful color. Okay, and finally, the last color, which is one of my favorite. It's called Cupcake. How cute is that name? Cupcake. And look at the color. It's a beautiful peachy coral, like a light pastel color. Again, it looks very pastel in the jar. And once you apply it on, completely different. I mean, it still have that color, but it's intense. That, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful color. It's like a coral pink, like a coral orangey, pinky peach color. It's just really, really beautiful. See, look at all these intense colors, guys. Definitely check it out, because that's one thing that really, really impressed me about this line. Is like the intensity and the vividness of the colors are amazing. So do check out the website. Again, it's www.yummycakecosmetics.ecreator.com, and these are $5 each, and they're in a 5-gram jar. Hopefully you like the swatches and the colors that I've chosen. Look how vivid they are. And I will list them at the end of this video, and I will also list them in the more info section. Okay? So thanks for joining me, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.